Hello, everybody, and welcome on into Rome's Reality Podcast. It's your boy Rome here today, and we are going to be talking about episode 11 of Survivor 50. And episode 11 was a lot. There was a lot in this episode that we are going to go over. We got the full crew here today. We got Kevin, Jake, and Dylan all in the building. So let's go ahead and sound off real quick. Dylan, how are you feeling today, man?
Feeling good. It's crazy. 2 episodes left after this one, so this is final stretch.
Yeah, it's wild. We're getting down to it. You know, it's definitely crunch time for sure. Jake, how you feeling right now, boss?
I can't believe that it's really only 2 episodes left. It feels like we're just starting the season. Like we're just getting into it just now, and you're telling me there's only 2 episodes left? That can't be right.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. For sure. Kevin, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good, man. I can't believe it's almost over. This has been quite the ride. So far, I can understand why Jeff and Cerie said this is a great season.
Yeah, they're both still there, so you know it's
That's a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, speaking of the last episodes, we'll go ahead and plug this early. As a reminder, guys, there is a finale watch party going down May 20th in Mesa, Phoenix, Arizona, if you will, and it's going to be awesome. We got Sierra going to be coming through, Eric Reichenbach, Laura, who Sierra voted out, if you all remember, voted out her mom, Davey is going to be there, Davey Reichenbach. We also got Nyanka. We also got Lauren Harp, myself. We got people from The Challenge, The Circle, Deal or No Deal Island. It is going to be a great time, so make sure you all come on down to Phoenix. It is going to be so much fun. I honestly cannot wait. Got so much excitement for the city and things like that in the area for Survivor. It's awesome to see just everybody get together. So if you want to watch the finale, by all means, come on down to Phoenix. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this pre-finale episode. Episode 11, this was a lot. This was jam-packed start to finish, in my opinion. This was probably, aside from the twist, the most straightforward episode of the season we've had. Aside from splitting into two groups and of four, and one person
Jeff
being able to vote at both.
60% of the people wanted twists, bro. 60% of people wanted
63%.
twists, which means we get twists every day of the week. There's never not a day without a twist.
And we have on season 50 all of our favorite people, and we're gonna split them up over and over.
Mhm.
You don't want them all in the same room. No.
Mm-mm.
Split them
Well, that's
up.
not what an all-star season's about.
And we're not even gonna let them pick the groups they're split into.
Nope.
No.
We're gonna
It's
let
random.
Rocks do it.
Rocks. Oh
But
man.
don't you all respect Jeff Probst more as a storyteller because of this?
What do you mean by that?
Back in the days when he was negotiating his contract, back in the Gabon Samoa days, he was upset
Ooh,
that
the good
people
old
only
days.
saw him as a game show host and not a storyteller, and that's when he became executive producer and has put his fingers more and more into the game.
Oh yeah,
In
I
these
feel like. I
ways.
mean, I feel like he's needing to tell the story less and less. Like that's how I feel. Like there's no story when everything's random every episode. Like you can't, like there's no story. Like
Who
I
are
don't
you
know.
telling?
Like if there was no quick thought analogy, if there was no love story or personal life in Grey's Anatomy, no, like because it's random every day what happens. Like in a doctor's office, it's very random. Like there's no story to it, but there needs to be
That's such an unexpected comparison.
very.
Have you been watching
first,
Grey's Anatomy recently?
not recently, probably like 5-6 years ago. I binged the entire thing.
Okay.
And yeah, so that was my fill of Grays. But yeah, it was the first thing that popped in my head, so I rolled with it. But you get what I'm saying. I don't feel
Sure.
like when
Yeah.
things are so random every episode that there is a story.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's harder
Just like
for
who's the luckiest guy?
yeah, exactly. This feels more and more like a season of Mr. Beast than a season of Survivor every episode. Like it
Oh,
feels
great
like
news
Beast
for
games.
ya.
Like
I've got a great episode for you to watch.
the last episode.
The image in my mind of Jeff standing in front of the castaways and saying, "Today we're going to see if these guys can make it through this challenge. And then he like points to the challenge, it's the dog challenge. And then he said that if they can do it, they're gonna win $2 million. Like that's just imagery. I see it, Mr. Beast. I love it.
Yeah, I think, oh man, this is tough because, like, obviously I love Survivor. I think it's great. But the twists are getting kind of ridiculous. Like, this made no sense at all. Why, also, we didn't announce how important this immunity was, like, before. We just acted like this was a run-of-the-mill immunity, and this was probably the biggest immunity, well, till next episode, this is probably the biggest immunity that you could win. Like, you get to vote two different times at two different tribals and be safe at both of them. Hello?
To me, I feel like that was a misstep, right? I feel like if he had told them what they were playing, like you should tell them what they're playing for.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I fully agree.
You want to know what you're playing for?
That way there could
A
be a
huge
story.
advantage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Whoa, look at that.
Oh, I knew the immunity was on the line. I knew what was at stake. If I could go to both tribals, I could da-da-da-da. Like, bro, there's a story if you tell them what it is, and it doesn't change probably the performance at all, but it changes what it means. Because, like, literally Jeff said, man, what does this mean to you, Jonathan? And Jonathan went on this whole spiel, this whole heartfelt spiel about, man, out of everything I've ever done in my life, Survivor is the number one thing that I'm most proud of. Wasn't even the answer to Jeff's question. Literally, like, I don't know what, like, like, he didn't answer Jeff's question, like, what this immunity meant to him. Like, he just talked about how good Survivor was. Like, okay, all right.
He also mentioned he has world records, though. Do you know what world
I did hear the
is?
world record.
Yeah, he has like a world record for like pull-ups with your body weight attached to you. So like essentially pulling up twice your body weight, but it's apparently since been broken. So he had the world record. Like he broke the world, so he can always say he broke world records because he broke it, but like he doesn't have it anymore. So
is that it? Is that the only one?
Yes, that is what I was confused when he said records.
That's more world records than you, Jake.
Most podcast episodes about a TV show with the fewest listeners.
Extremely niche.
No, I think he.
That's how world records are these days. They weren't like they were when we were kids.
Yeah,
biggest brothers who are on motorcycles.
Yeah. Oh man, the good old days. Yeah, people think of anything and get in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's kind of wild. You could just call them, I feel like, and they're on speed dial to come and see something new that's quote unquote never been done before.
This is quite the tangent, but did you ever watch Hey Arnold?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember there was an episode where they tried to win a world record? They kept failing, but the Guinness World Records sent them a letter that was like, you won the world record for most attempts at a world record.
Failing it.
Yeah.
You were so bad at it that you actually were the best.
One of the best shows.
Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. Oh man.
Switching gears though, back to the episode.
Good call.
One thing that I very much enjoyed was at the top of the episode, Aussie saying that he had a dream that he was voted out and he went home with his idol. Right after Tiffany was explaining to Sari, we need to get Ozzy to use this idol. While at the same time, Devins and Emily were plotting on how to try to get out Sari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic how all that was happening at the same time. Especially for Ozzy to walk up right after Tiffany and Sari seemed to be having the conversation about him.
Yeah.
And that didn't even seem like editing magic. That seemed like real time.
Yeah, it definitely seemed very cut and dry.
Yep. And then while that's happening, you see, like with editing magic, the others being Emily and Devin's talking about how Sari is the queen pin and she's the one that they need to try to go for using Devin's idol to get it done. I thought that was all an interesting weaving of stories.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, the entire pre-tribal scramble was honestly pretty dope to watch, I feel like with all of these
Mm-hmm.
different ideas and plans. And my favorite, obviously, is Emily and Devon's, how they're sitting here plotting to quote unquote have fun and things like that, you know. I did think that it was pretty cool, their plan overall, in this situation to, you know, have their two votes be the only two that matter, like convince them. And like this almost worked. Like this literally worked. Like I feel like people don't realize that like this plan worked to a T. They just didn't know Suri had an extra vote.
Right.
Like this plan
it
was
would have been a great plan
flawless.
if it worked.
Yeah. Like it was actually a flaw. Like this would have been one of the if Suri didn't have that extra vote, would have been one of the greatest moves in Survivor history. Like I don't think anyone would doubt that. Like that was it was honestly wild to watch.
Do you think they go with the plan if Suri doesn't have her extra vote?
Who?
Or do you think because it didn't feel like, as I was watching Suri's body language, because Suri's jumping around a little bit, I never felt like Suri's body language said she believed Emily in any of her conversations with her.
Yeah, I just rewatched it a couple hours ago, and I definitely picked up on that. But and I think that was some very clever editing. It's like we know, and she knows, but Emily doesn't know, so we don't need to know right now. But as soon as it happens, we'll know. That was really well done. But yeah, I think it was easy to pick up on that was running through her head as Emily was laying out her plan. I think you're right there.
Yeah, because it felt like as Emily was trying to sell that she was going to get Devins to use the idol on her. I don't think for a minute Suri believed that Devins would use the idol on her. So
yeah,
her knowing that she had the extra vote all along, that they would be able to split the votes, if you will, and still be okay.
Right.
So here's my thoughts. I feel like Suri is playing such a good game, bro. Like,
right?
I think it's like honestly,
she's playing a different game than the rest of them.
Yeah, she is. Like it's really impressive to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's genuinely impressive. Like
I am happy to hear that. So Dylan, before you got here, Rome was saying Suri's fine. But you know,
whoa, wait a second.
How many more times?
Oh, really?
Wait a second.
Play the game.
Wait a second.
Okay.
He said, "How many more?" Jake, you were there. He said, "How many more times we need to see her play the game?"
He said that about Aussie then too, right? He must have.
Yeah,
of course not.
No.
But I said, Suri is one of the best strategists I've ever seen on any game show.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Easily.
And we're watching, and I felt like Game Changers was a masterclass of this. And then she just got Armageddon, like Idlegeddon. That's just, it is what it is, Advantagegeddon. But we get here and we have another master course. When we watched her in Big Brother, Jared, her son, messed all that up, but she was also teaching class there too.
I mean, did you all see her on Traders? Like she showed every future trader how to play the game. Like she created the template
to the point where nobody can emulate it now.
Rob did pretty good.
Rob did close, but like I'm glad, Rome, that you were seeing.
Wait, who did close?
The master.
Oh, Rob Rush. Yeah. He was playing with literal. Okay, let's.
Idiot. He got rid of all the good people. Anyone that could have stopped him, he got rid of them early.
He was playing dumb with a bunch of people that were actually dumb. That's why it was so entertaining.
His greatest trick was pretending he was one of them.
Yep, exactly.
This is, I guess, another tangent to this episode, but did you guys see the tweet that said if Joe played traders and became a trader, he'd go up to everyone and tell them he's a trader? Because
I'm a trader.
I want to play an honorable game, and look, I'm a trader.
I am so faithful that I'm telling you now, they picked me as a traitor.
He said that he thought Rick Devens' move was disgusting.
Disgusting.
I thought that's
oh my
crazy.
gosh.
I'm like, what
For
game?
being like theatrical.
Dude, I could not believe that. And Joe.
Like you must
It's
have
so
no
funny.
fun
Their
at
little
home, Joe.
rivalry is so funny.
Like I now cannot imagine Joe playing a board game. I can't imagine Joe
Yes.
like I can't imagine Joe having fun. Like which might sound crazy. This might sound wild, but like bro, if you think that is disgusting or down, what did he say to Aubrey? Didn't you think that it was? What did he say? Dirty or what? He's like trying to put it on other
I
people.
wrote it down. He said something crazy.
The fact that he thought it was so terrible.
It was poor taste. Poor taste.
Poor taste.
Poor taste.
I don't play Survivor like that.
Absolutely.
I don't. How do you
That's
play
so
Survivor?
funny.
You just wait around.
I love him carrying this torch still. It's so good.
The hard part, Jake, is not even a torch he's carrying. This is who this man is.
He says, "Why am I not enjoying this? The pot is 2 million now, and there's still something that's not sitting right with me." And I'm like, I love that. I love that.
Dylan, I love that he said that, and then they cut to Devin laughing and joking.
Yes.
I wonder why. And it just shows him having a blast.
Honestly, it's one of the better storylines of Survivor 50, and it's not the strongest, but just Joe's hatred of Devin's.
Yes.
Gosh, it's awesome.
So fun.
Yes, I think that
I like was not expecting that out of this season, but I'm enjoying it so much.
I mean, I'm enjoying watching this. I'm like seeing Joe just hate Survivor essentially. Is pretty. He's like,
you're right.
He's like, dang, I had such a better experience on my other season where nobody did anything and they just kind of let us get to the end. But now people are playing on an all-star season. How dare they? How disgusting! It's vile. It's
so funny.
Oh man, it's honestly probably my favorite storyline of the entire show. I wish I was kidding, of the entire season. Like this is probably the best storyline is Joe hating Devins and however this is going to end. Because there's no way that it doesn't.
It's such a good B storyline, like you said. It's such a good B storyline.
But what's the A storyline? I would love to know.
Well, the game's
Aubrey and Sari playing a great game.
Yeah, Sari's maneuverings is the A storyline.
Yeah, I feel like Sari and Aubrey are like the clear, cut dry, no question front runners at this point.
But Aubrey's more so in the last couple episodes. I didn't really feel it earlier, but like the last couple, I just feel like she's right dead center.
Yeah, like when Sari
it's
found
been a slow burn for her, but like,
when Sari found that Phoenix coconut, that was a hell of an episode for her. That got me thinking, dang, Sari, okay. And then like you said, right after that, Aubrey just started coming to the forefront. It's like, wait a second, hold up, like. Who's actually about to win this thing? Because it's not any of the guys. I feel like we.
All
the guys have no chance of winning.
I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Sari, Tiff, and Aubrey in the final three.
Oh my gosh! See, this is another thing. Tiff is like
that's kind of what it feels like, right? Those are the only three that I can think of that are like. The edit has been like they're playing a really good game.
I mean, the edit.
All three of them, it's all positive edits.
Tiffany was buried in the edit.
Everybody else is kind of silly.
So
not recently.
Yeah, but she was at first, like the whole half of the season. I feel like if she was sitting at the end, it would have showed her like do something.
But what a great second half for Tiffany, because
honestly,
that was one thing I wanted to talk about next was that Tiffany is. I'm a big fan of Tiffany. I'm a big Tiffany person. The fact that she was invisible the first half, I'm sure she was given confessional gold because Tiffany there's not a camera she don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And for her to be able to very obviously be linked up with Sari at this point, like, I mean, to be honest with you, if you're an African American person and Sari's out there, you're probably gonna be like, hey, how's it going?
It's like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. So Tiffany looked around and said, what am I doing? Hey, Sari, what do you need me to do? And that's what she did, which is fantastic. So she's.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh.
Is there something else I can help with?
Uh-oh.
My Siri was going crazy.
Is a robot yelling at you?
Sari and Siri have similar sounds, I guess.
Oh, is that what happened? That's so funny.
Yeah. But when you she's like, okay, let me link up with you. So then Tiffany is sitting there in the hammock with her, just going over what the game plan is. I don't even know that Tiffany has all of the information, right? She knows where the idols are, but I don't know that she even knows that Cherie has the extra vote at that time. Doesn't matter
Mm.
though, because she was sitting there with her, locked in. We're gonna be okay. We making this vote happen. She doesn't even look like she's looking her way.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then we get to the challenge. We just watched Tiffany pull out a challenge last week. This week,
Mm.
we look like she pulled it out again.
Yeah. Look that
Yeah.
way.
Beat out Jonathan and Aussie and the rest. Turns out, didn't happen because of a technicality. She like missed it by like a second.
Yeah.
So
I was out of the room.
I rewatched it, and you can see in the back. Well, I just don't think they should have gone to 1 foot. I think they should have stayed on the top with 2 as long as we want, because the 1 foot,
Mhm.
like there was no transition period. Because she looked like she was just gaining balance, and everyone
Yeah.
had gotten the 1 foot up. But there was definitely a significant gap between, at least on the rewatch I saw, because they showed that drone shot. But yeah.
yeah.
I was out of the room when this first happened, as it was airing live, and I walked in as she won. I was like, "Oh, how exciting! 2 in a row!" And then Jack pulled it back. Has this ever happened before? It has actually. Pearl Islands, right?
Yep.
With the crossword or whatever, the word
Oh, yeah.
puzzle. Somebody
Right.
misspelled a word, and he awarded immunity to somebody, and then pulled him back.
It wasn't
That's the only other time I
Pearl
can remember
Islands.
that
It was
happening.
Ben Drybergen when he had the upside down letter.
Yeah, that was another time.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking.
Oh, but you're right. There was a spelling one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
early on. Maybe
like
it wasn't
word.
Pearl
God,
Islands. Maybe it
Oh
was
no, you are
Marquesas.
right. You are right. Yes, I do. That might have been Pearl Islands. It was definitely an
all,
early one.
All Stars or Pearl Islands, one of them.
It was it was definitely in the first 10. It was
Yeah.
like the classic era.
I remember what you're talking about.
Rome, you were there,
Mhm.
right? So we have Tiffany winning, and then Jeff immediately going, "Wait, hold on," because I'm assuming he has a word in his ear that Tiffany didn't win, and then it changes while you're sitting there on in these challenges. I assume the people like the game makers are standing right there.
Yeah.
Okay, do they have like footage that they're like rolling back and forth to make sure everything's
Oh yeah, they can check and rewind real quick and double check and make sure everything actually happened the way it did. But I'm sure that what happened was someone live just noticed and was like, "Hey, like she clearly didn't lift her foot in time." Like, and then
right?
like just all it takes is one person, and then they can double check and then let Jeff know that like, hey, this didn't happen. We're gonna double check. Come hop on this boat real quick, and we'll tell you what went down. Then you're good to go. So yeah, I think it's just one of those
That
situations.
makes sense. Because also like they seem to all as soon as they went to the 1 foot, people started dropping pretty immediately. So it was
Right.
all a quick flurry.
Which is why I'm like, dude, just go 2 feet, and if this goes an hour, it goes an hour.
Yeah.
Let's do a classic Survivor challenge. 2 feet won't last that long. It shouldn't.
When was it? They did.
He said they were there for 20 minutes though.
Was it?
20
Yeah,
minutes.
that's what he said. He said
On
we'll be
2
here for
feet?
20 minutes.
Oh, on 2 feet, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
Jeff said.
make it
They
25
needed more
then.
current or something. They needed more waves.
He's like, these are perfect conditions. It's like, actually, these
I
are pretty
know.
shit conditions because now we got to just essentially just take it down to a
We need
balance
drama.
contest with
Come on, it's
1
TV,
foot.
man. We want big waves.
I mean, the
It's
Jonathan
like-
one was more entertaining than this one with all the waves.
Yeah,
Like, it was
agreed.
more memorable.
Yeah,
it was
right.
better TV than everyone just standing
This
there.
was like that one with the way they like have to the great one in the and with the tide, and the tide came and went, and they were like, well, there's 2 of you left, so you both win immunity.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's kind of anticlimactic. Like, you should just let it go until somebody's arms let out.
Yeah.
Let it go until it ends,
I agree.
These days,
agree
though,
with
we got a
Tom.
lot to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, production's like, keep it moving.
Yeah.
We can get
Oh,
out,
it's gotta
save,
be.
save
Well,
30
we got
minutes.
26 days.
Yeah, we don't have
We got
time
2
for
tribes.
Palau challenges that go into the night, guys. We got
Man.
stuff to do.
And 2 different scramblings we have to do this episode.
Yes, 2 different
get to that.
scramblings. Oh yeah.
Of course.
How do you guys think it plays out if Tiffany wins the challenge? And let's say
That's a great
Jonathan
question.
replaces Tiffany.
Ooh, well then Sari doesn't have to play her advantage. Like a lot changes. Like the cloth probably takes another L. Like
Jonathan goes home.
yeah, Joe goes home. I think Joe goes home.
Oh, Joe. Yeah. I was thinking about Jonathan.
Tiffany was sick of Joe, and so was Sari.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about Jonathan.
I mean, I think Joe
The
goes
Rocks would
before
all been
Jonathan.
different then too, technically.
I think everyone knows Jonathan is not winning the game. Like Jonathan is not getting a single vote just because of him being Jonathan.
Like
Like
got a lot of jury friends, right? His
No,
jury
he
friends.
doesn't. The first juror
No?
was D. Like, who's his jury friends that are actually going to vote for him over
Stephanie-
other people?
Coach, maybe.
I mean,
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Chrissy?
Chrissy for sure. Come on, same necklace.
For sure. Yeah, you're right.
okay.
I don't
So
think
I don't
Stephanie
think
does.
I don't
I don't
think
think Stephanie does.
I don't think he's going to get the majority ever, and I think everyone knows
He's
that.
not gonna get the majority.
He will never get a majority of the votes, no matter who is sitting at the end. So I don't think that
Stephanie doesn't vote for him because she goes home because of him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. She's definitely not voting for him, and she's probably sitting here saying, "Guys, he wasn't honorable like we said he was going to be. Coach, you can't vote for him either." Like,
He's not of our code, guys.
exactly. He's not of the
not a
cloth.
part of our cloth.
He's cut from something else. Yeah.
So, because in my mind, I'm just thinking, okay, so now Tiffany is where Jonathan is, so she's going back and forth. I think the Sari, Devins, Emily tribal goes the same way. You said that she wouldn't have to use her advantage, but I think she still might have to because Jonathan seems tight with Sari as well, like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So he was down to do whatever she wanted to do. So I think that goes the same way. Purely because of the numbers, but I think you're right. I think over there, she gives Aussie to play as idol, but I think Joe, as opposed to Aubrey, is the one that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's locked in with Aubrey. So that's a vote with Aubrey. There was Aussie also. So that just leaves Rizzo and Joe, but like they're not going to go for Rizzo.
No.
I did think it was interesting though,
Yeah.
that Joe seemed to be locked in with them already.
Yeah, he was just part of their group. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Because like we're clearly not getting the full story of the season because there is no story because there's so much randomness happening that we can't actually have a story of who's with who. So this is definitely hard to track everything. I was a little bit confused about that. I also wish that they would have talked about how on a revote, Sari gets another vote on a revote because that literally mattered in every way, shape, or form.
It didn't though. It didn't actually.
She did. There were 6
Emily
votes in
still
that
would've been-
tribal in the revote.
Even if she wasn't able to use that second vote on the revote, Emily still would have been out.
She wouldn't have got there. She would have been out on the initial vote. It wouldn't have went to a revote if she didn't use her extra vote.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like she had to get there to use it, but she also got to use it on the revote as well, which made it easier to
on
vote
the
with
advantage
Sari.
itself. It says the advantage itself says that this works through the revote and a tie.
Yeah, but that's because I remember mine didn't say that, and I had to ask, and they said it did. I just had to ask him. I was like, if this goes to a revote, like, do I get to keep my steal a vote, or do they get their vote back? And they said no, you get the second vote still. Like I had to ask him because it didn't say it on my note, so I'm sure they added
Rome
it.
changing the game over here. Now they print it on the paper.
And
Game
Rome
changers
Cooney,
too.
Game Changers too. Yep.
Oh, come on, guys, come on.
Rome,
truly though, babe.
what would be your ideal theme for a returning season that you
Heroes
want?
versus villains.
The only season I'd play is Heroes vs Villains. I think I'd turn
Heroes
down.
versus villains too.
I
what this
think
season
I'd
Man,
was.
it's about
realistically
fucking
turn down
time.
every other season. I wish I was kidding.
White collar, blue collar, no collar, man. Bring it back.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta have a friend or loved one that you could bring on Blood versus Water.
I mean, I do, but like, I just truly wouldn't want to be on a season that isn't filled with a bunch of characters. Like, if there's a normal Survivor season, like a straight up second chances with all the best players, and they're like, Rome, you want to come play? Hell no. Like, what? Like, yeah, like put the real fucking characters out there, and then I'll play. Like, is this Heroes versus Villains? Yeah, I'll play. But like, I'm not gonna go out there just to be some pariah again to some fucking Honor and Integrity Alliance bullshit. Like, I'm good. Like.
Would you be though at this point on a second run, because you're gonna have the Aubreys and the Emilys and the Devons are out there as well who want to play the game just like you, no matter what season you're playing.
I don't feel like there's gonna be those people every season. I'm gonna be honest, and I feel like it's very hard to get stuck on. Like, you're in a tribe, you got to get lucky that you started on a tribe with one, and then
That
like
part's true.
you also got to get a majority. Like, there's a lot of things that have to happen, and when you're already like, that's why Q didn't have a chance. Like, that's why I said, like, why is he on the season? Like, he has no chance of winning. Like, why did they put him on here this season? He's too much of a character. Like, it made no sense.
That's why they cast him, though.
They literally said, "Why are we voting
love a
out
big
Q?"
character.
Because it's fun. Like, he had no chance of like the only season he could be on is a goofy season, is a wackadoodle season, is a Heroes vs Villains or something where they actually cast more characters than just good players. Like, I don't
I would
know.
love
Like,
to see a Survivor characters welcome.
I mean,
Just all big characters.
I feel like that was Heroes vs
Carolyn,
Villains
Q.
1.
Sorta.
Yeah, that's
Like,
so
they brought
true.
back
Yeah.
Randy from Gabon. He was not a great player. He was a big character.
No,
Randy.
Right.
Yeah.
God.
Like, you don't have to be a big good player to be good TV. Like, and I feel like we're missing
That part,
missing that plot a little bit.
yeah.
Because even when the good players are on the island, we're not letting them play. So like this would have been like with the format, this would have been a perfect wackadoodle season. Like, if they just went and got the biggest characters from the last 30 years or 50 years, however many years, 50 seasons, and
Yeah, 50
just
years.
threw them all in the season. Like, damn how good of a player they are. The biggest characters, put them on the season.
That'd
I
be
think they
great.
could do that eventually. I think you're right. Heroes vs Villains 2 is basically that.
Like, Heroes vs. Villains 2, if they mess around, threw somebody crazy in the mix, would we really be tripping about it? Like, if Russell came back for Heroes vs. Villains 2, would people really be tripping? Because it seemed like people were pretty damn happy to see that he's going to be on a show again when he announced that a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't say which show.
He didn't
but
say, did he?
but he said he finally accepted the offer to a show, so he's going to be back on.
It's
Who are
gotta
the
be
people
House
that are
of
pretty
Villains.
No, it's not House of Villains.
Oh.
Who are the people that are pretty happy?
It's probably Traders. That's the only thing casting around right now.
That didn't come
Okay,
across my
good
desk.
call.
Didn't see that.
Yeah. Here, House of Villains is going to be later in the year, so it's not close.
No, but I didn't see that Russell's going to be another show. That didn't cross my desk. I didn't even know that.
But
I would
all
know.
of Twitter seemed very excited.
Who's all of Twitter though?
You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
all
Who are
of
those-
Twitter. Something gets 1,000 likes. It's all of
Us.
Twitter, man. It's all. It's
people
Yeah.
the cloth, man. The cloth's happy.
cloth.
You know? That's
The
fine.
Cloth?
But
I don't think the Cloth is the Twitter audience.
this is what I'm
It
saying.
is.
This is why I think Aussie was the best casting choice for this season. He's a big character, but he's not the greatest player. But he is a huge Survivor
Yeah.
character. Like, they should just brought
I
back
found it
all
really
the biggest
interesting.
Survivor characters, because most of the time, a lot of them made it pretty far. You bring back Philip Shepard, bring back Aussie, you bring back freaking
Fred Sesqua.
You bring
No.
back like
But, yeah.
whatchamacallit? Oh my god, what is his name? Shane Powers, right? You bring back
Nope.
you don't know
I
that?
mean, they showed
Never
so
did.
much Christian this season because he's a big
Yeah,
character.
exactly. Christian, big
Yeah.
character. Devon's big character. Like, interesting how
Yeah.
they're making good TV. And the not big characters, like Joe, I'm sorry, he's just not a big character.
Can we talk about?
Joe's arc this season has been
He
wild.
hates Survivor. It's why he hates the
He
show.
hates Survivor.
He hates
He
the
doesn't
show.
understand the show
No,
he's
he
on.
does not hate Survivor, Rome. He hates the way you play Survivor.
No, he
All
hates
right.
he hates anyone playing Survivor, because with him there is no
Yes.
playing Survivor.
I watched 48, and he told me that there's a way to play that's not the game that we've all been watching. There's a game with honesty and integrity and telling the truth. Him and Eva told the truth. David told the truth. Can't believe Camilla and Kyle were lying to them the whole time.
And it gave me
In,
PTSD.
in the game of Survivor,
and who won?
Yeah,
48th
exactly.
time people have played Survivor.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
751 people have played, and none of them should have lied.
Not
Yeah.
a single one.
Everyone
I
should
mean,
have been
Coach
honest.
said it. Coach said it. A liar's not going to win this season. Nope. We're not letting that happen
Well,
around here.
well, Jonathan
saying
did
that
lie.
premature.
Jonathan lied to Stephanie, didn't you know?
Is anybody keeping track of the lies everyone's told?
I know coaches.
Joe is.
Coach was.
Joe is.
Joe is.
Joe is, yeah.
Joe is for sure.
can't
I
think
would
of
love,
Joe's-
you know how like Reddit nerds love to like make graphs of shit? I would love to see a graph of how many lies everyone's told. If you're a
man.
Reddit nerd and you can make that, please let me know. I would love to see that.
I just can't believe. The concept of Joe sitting there at Final Tribal and explaining how he told the truth and then pointing out everyone's lies is just hilarious to me. Because then when he loses again, he's like, I don't know why this keeps happening. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep. Oh man.
I could see Joe in the final too.
So
Final as well.
I
I know I already said the three girls, but Joe feels like a.
Yeah, Joe feels like he's
Rizzo.
gonna sit
Man,
there
there's a
and
lot
be
of final three
mad.
possibilities.
Joe just seems
Correct.
like he's gonna sit at the end and be mad.
Yeah,
And like
I don't
with
think he stands
Rizzo,
a chance in the
like
final tribal.
I don't see anyone taking Rizzo to the final, but I don't see anyone voting him out before he has to use his idol. So he's probably gonna end up in fire again.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fire and lose fire.
If he loses fire back to back
don't think anybody
seasons,
thinks about
never
him.
making a move, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I mean, he made moves in the first season,
Yeah.
not this season.
He didn't make any moves in the
But-
first season. Name one move he made in the first season. One.
Outside of theatrical moves.
Yes.
He literally
Outside the idol fake out.
he got rid of
Yeah.
MC.
He what?
He got. I mean,
Yeah.
he got Jawan and Sage to get rid of MC.
And I do actually think he should go to jail for that.
That's the biggest move that he did, and it set up the rest of the three Tres Leches game.
Was that
move
him
in
though,
opposite.
or was that Savannah coming back? Was that the one where Savannah came back on the boat?
She comes back on the boat, but
The
she
Hot
has
Grim
no
Reaper?
relationship with them. Yeah, she has no relationship with them. But like Jawan and Sage talk to Rizzo, and then they get rid of MC over.
That was Savannah's move. I'm not giving Rizzo credit for that. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. She didn't like talk to them.
She came back and ran the vote.
No, she came back and she was there to vote, and gave Rizzo what his gave him peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
They
saying.
needed to say with him.
That's what I'm
I was
saying.
really impressed with Rizzo's move this week of not telling Aussie that he was the target.
This is a terrible
It's like, this is
move.
my-
I do not understand why people are praising this. So I would love to hear why you feel like this is a good move.
Like, he recognized his opportunity to take out a big threat, and he took it.
Ozzy's not a big
He
threat.
didn't ask mommy.
So okay,
Yes.
Based off how
Yes,
everyone's
he
talking,
is.
I don't see Ozzy
Can
being
we-
a big threat.
can
Based-
we wrap Emily real fast because this Aussie conversation is very important. I think
Okay.
Can we wrap
So-
what?
Emily.
Emily.
Oh, yeah. What about her?
So Emily tries to make a move, doesn't really work, right? But it looked like it kind of worked, but it didn't really work. Devin still played his idol though, so that's still another idol up
Yep.
out of here. What did you guys think of Emily's game just in total?
I feel like she got under-edited massively based off based off everything we're seeing. I feel like she knew exactly how every vote was going to the point where when she knew that it was going to be her or Devin, she could literally decide where everyone votes are going and still almost have a full plan. Like, I think Emily is a damn good player. Like, even though she is very flippant of the mouth and will probably never get told a secret ever in her Survivor future, I think that she played a very good game on 50. I'll say that. That's how I feel.
I don't know. I think her stock in the Survivor community went down after 50 compared to her first game. Like, her first game, everybody loved her. It was like, oh, Emily, she deserved more. She deserved better. 50, like, to be honest, she kind of fucked up a lot. She kind of leaked a lot of information she probably shouldn't have, and didn't form strong enough relationships with enough people. And it's, despite splitting, like having a tribe swap at Final 9 or whatever, that's still the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved Emily in her first season. I couldn't stand her in her second season, and I can't wait for her third season.
I was the exact opposite. I couldn't stand her first season.
Really?
I loved her on 50. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I was reminded of her on the marooning, like calling out Bruce, and I'm like, she has since then, like, just like, I don't know. I didn't love that when that happened, and I was like, who's this girl? And then, like, she evolved, yada yada yada. But this season, she was so passive and so like, well, that's what you get for going on journeys, and that's what you get for taking risks, and yada yada. Yada. And I'm like, that's not who I want to see play 50. I want to see, like, if there are twists, I want them to all be in on it. I don't know.
And that's ironic too, right? Because she was saying like, "Oh, I was so passive in my exit the first time around." So she recognized that about herself, and then she still ends up in the same situation. But I do think that she like made like good move in this last round she had. Like she tried. She almost got it.
I'm closer to Rome.
Good swing.
I feel like she had a good pulse of what was happening. I think she made good allies, and I mean, she already knew Christian going in, and then she made good allies with Devins, and they were working together. I mean, even when Devins was talking about doing the move, he was like, he said, this is our move. He like gave her credit for it because
Yeah.
they were doing this together. I feel like that the cumulative of what Emily had done, though you're right, Jake, she was messy in terms of telling all her secrets and telling too much stuff, which seeing an exit interview apparently wasn't game. I thought it was game strategy all along. She said people were saying that. I appreciate that, but it wasn't. I was just messy. And I thought it was good gameplay. Then now she was trying to make a move, but just like everyone else, if you try to make a move on Saria, it's probably not going to work.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
I mean, that's how I see it.
Do you guys feel like when Aussie spilled his entire game to Aubrey? Because I feel like this is the entire episode right here.
This man solidified his legacy with this
Yes.
decision.
You're right. You nailed it, Jake. Yeah. This is like I always think about this in Rome. I don't know if you have this, but like, if you're a castaway watching your boot episode, if there's one scene that you watch and you go, damn, that's the one that did it. That sunk my shit. It was so clear there. And even the way the camera turned to Aubrey and Aubrey looked at it and rolled her eyes.
Made a face.
What did this guy just do? I was kind of like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Like it hit me right then. It was just like, oh no. This is gonna end bad, isn't it?
The way he came on the season saying, I'm Oscar now, I'm Oscar now. And then we learned Oscar was his dad, this gregarious social person he never really had a great connection with. And him trying to emulate that personality and to end up in the same situation he did when he was like 25 years old. It's like, you didn't evolve the way you thought you did. And that's kind of like a devastating character arc over the 20 years we were watching him.
I have been watching Ozzy since his first season. That is my first season of watching the show, was Ozzy's first season playing this game. And watching Ozzy throughout the years, this is the best Ozzy game I've ever seen him play. Ever. He was making strategic moves. He made smart decisions. Smart's decision was linking up with Suri, obviously. And he still had an idol for protection to help him do what he needed to do. His biggest mistake was just not trusting his gut to play it. He should have played it. He said that he had a dream. He said he had a dream. He teed Aubrey up because he was trying to send Aubrey to the jury to advocate on his behalf, which I'm sure he feels like didn't happen when he was in Cook Islands, right? Because he loses to Yule in Cook Islands because it's like, do you want a guy with strategic game or a guy with the challenge type deal. And so he goes and he tees Aubrey up to go back and tell everyone in Ponderosa what he was doing. When I was looking at the same exit interview, he understood that what he was doing was a bad move in terms of like her being around. He expected her to use that against him, which we saw she promptly did, which was very smart. Now, to be honest with you guys, I don't know if he uses his idol, how much further that gets him tomorrow, because now that the jig's up about him wanting to work with Suri. I think that's a miscalculation.
Well,
But
Aubrey would have went home if he used his idol. So I mean,
right, but she already tells Rizzo, she already tells Joe, she already tells Jonathan, and then he uses the idol. He sees that they all betrayed him, and then we now have to go from there.
So, talking about Aussie, his first season was the best he's ever done. 5-4 in the finals.
yeah, I was about to say Cook Islands was his best season. I feel like by far.
Yeah, by
Like,
far.
statistically,
Yeah,
like, he
5-4 is
played the best.
devastating.
He played his best game this season, undoubtedly.
Yes,
But
yes.
statistically, he did the best in his first season.
Yeah, he lost the game to somebody
from
that
that
literally had a
season-
free ride to the finals.
Yeah. Who from that season do you think he could have swapped over to his side in the final vote?
Oh, he literally just needed to bring up immunity challenges, and he didn't even bring it up. He literally went with a sob story at Final Tribal. Didn't even talk about his game. It was wild to watch.
I don't think that wins him the game. I think Yule still wins the game. I don't think there's any vote because the 5 votes Yule got were Becky.
It was Sundra, Adam, Jonathan, Candace, and Brad who voted for Yule. Becky was
right.
third place. She didn't vote, obviously.
Yeah, that's right, because she beat
Or
Sundra.
wait. Yeah. So she must have voted. Why? Okay, I think Wikipedia's messed up because it was a final 2 in that season, right? Or was it final 3?
They according to Aussie and Yule, they feel like Sundra was the biggest swing vote.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Well,
And he said
Yeah,
he thought he had her on his side going into
The
it.
first season of the final 3 was season 13 was Cook Islands. So Becky was sitting there with them. Zero vote finalists, I believe. So
okay.
Sundra was their biggest swing vote because she was with them the whole time. Adam and Pinner was always voting for Yule. Adam was always voting for Yule.
Well, either
Yeah,
way, like,
Sundra.
either way, like I feel like that was by far his best game, and he just had one of
Yeah.
the worst Final Tribal performances ever and lost by 1 vote. So I feel like yes, if he would have had a better Final Tribal performance, he would have won. Like, I feel like if he would have talked about how easy of a game Yule had to play, like with his idol, super idol.
But see, that's the thing, though. I don't think it's
Kevin,
an easy game that you'll have to play when the 4 of them were together.
Kevin,
I'm not talking about the Super Idol, right?
okay, I was about to say, I was like,
hindsight. You're talking from hindsight, right? You're talking from hindsight. The Idol still knew then, so in that time, him having a Super Idol and him being able to maneuver it, you don't realize how the Idol can be played differently at that time.
It's impossible to go out with a super idol. I feel like people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Let's take any numbers.
Tony did the same thing in Koran.
Yes, exactly. If you have a super idol,
season
you have
was.
a free ride to the finals, no matter what. Because hear me out, right? Listen to this. Not only do you have to, 1, get the majority to play their votes on you, right, to where your idol matters. If you want to get somebody out with a super idol, let's say there's 13 people left. That means that you need 7 votes on the person with the super idol and 6 votes on someone else, right?
Yeah.
You need to now get so many people on board and somehow you will not find out about this plan. This is like Coach when he tried to get everyone in on the plan when 14 out of 17 people in on the plan, and somehow, some way, the people in the middle people found out about the plan. It's kind of like that.
Right.
It's impossible to get as many votes on the Super Idol as well as have as many votes going to the backup person you really want to go home. Because that's how a super idol works. Is the person has to have the majority, right? Like, or else they're not going to play their idol because they didn't go home. So they had to have the majority voted against them. And if you want the vote to go how you want, you now have to know where the extra 6 votes are going. That is never fucking happening. If you have a super idol, you have a literal free ride to the finals, and I will stand by that till my grave. It is literally impossible to get voted out. It's never going to happen in Survivor.
Two times?
2 times there's been super idols, and 2 times they've won the game. Shocker. It's literally the freest ride to the finals. That's why, like I said, all you had to do all game, the second he got the super idol, was be social and play a social game. Didn't need to win any immunities, didn't need to do anything, because guess what? He had a free ride.
But that's not all he did, though, right? He used a super idol
to make relationships. Yes, to get relationships. That's what I'm saying. All he had to do was work on the social aspect of the game. That's it. He didn't have to work on anything else. Imagine Suri with a super idol, brother. Like, what? Like, come on. Like, she's never getting voted out. She's winning the game in a heartbeat. It's not even a thought, right? So why is it Yule had to do all this? No, he didn't. Like, no, he didn't have to do all this stuff.
No. That's not what I'm saying, though. The main thing that I'm saying here is that when Aussie played, I just pulled it up. Aussie was 24 years old. The idol had been around for 2 seasons, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, so they didn't know how broken a super idol would be.
Right. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
So you're saying, because like you're right. In hindsight, now you say, "Oh, Yule had an easy ride." That's what you say out loud.
Yes.
Because you're right, he did in terms of being able to use the idol. But like at the time, 24-year-old Aussie doesn't know that kind of speech to say because it doesn't exist yet. Because it's the only way the idol's been played so far.
No, but there's been so many individual immunities, he didn't even bring it up. Like, he didn't bring up, you guys were going to vote me out, I want individual immunity. He never said that. Like, the 4 times that they were going to vote him out. Like,
but when he's with the I-24, I really believe that the I-24, they were locked in together, man. So, like, that wasn't even a thought process.
Okay, so, oh my gosh. Ozzy was definitely on the chopping block a couple times in Cook Islands. That's for sure, when he won immunity. I don't remember the exact scenario, but I remember he was going home and he won immunity that episode. So they had to figure out who else was going home. And that happened a couple times. That was the main reason I've literally applied for the shows, because like Ozzy, like, in winning immunities when he needed to, was the reason I fell in love with the show. I wanted to play it. So like I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like Ozzy is, like I said, the most deserving second placer of all time. To win. Because
I think that's totally fair.
I think that's fair. I think that's really fair. It was obviously a toss-up, right? It was 5-4.
Yeah, it was 5-4. Him and Dom. Yes. Him and Dom are the 2 people, because they could have decided anything else for the tie. They could have literally said, "Dang guys, we tied. Let's at least revote to make sure that we that no one's gonna change their mind."
I like third place having to vote. I think that's a reasonable.
I don't even think they re-voted, did they? It was just a 1 vote, and then all right, guys, we tied.
Just one single vote.
So here's what we're doing, without ever announcing that this is how it works. If if it's a tie,
man, people love to talk shit about Ghost Island, but I feel like that finale is so worth the build-up.
In my binge, it was a top 10 season to me. During my binge, I thought it was a top. Yeah, it was a top 10 season.
That's the one I felt like this summer. I think I'm gonna revisit.
Like that to me was Kyle and Camilla both getting to the end. That's what that season was to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like say what you want. I don't know why people are like, "Oh, the best duo ever." Like, the best duo ever is Dom and Wendell. They literally tied in votes and got to the end. Like, why is that even a debate? They were a duo from the start of the game to the very end, and they sat next to each other and they tied in votes. That is the greatest duo of all time. Yeah. There's no way to debate that. Like, certain things can't be debated, I feel like. And I feel like this is one of them. Like,
I am so surprised Dom did not find himself on 50. Like, that man needs to come back.
Oh yeah, and personally, I even told Wendell this. Like, I thought Dom should have won. Like, I thought Dom should have won. I told Wendell this too. I was like, I felt like he was more of the leader in everything going on. He had to do more of the dirty work. So that's why I felt like he should have won. And I told Wendell this, right? Like, Wendell knows I told him this. But I was happy he won. But obviously, going into Final Tribal, I thought Dom had it like pretty clearly. I'm not gonna lie.
That's interesting. I thought Wendell won hands down.
Really?
But I thought him and Dom, like you said, did everything together. But I felt like Wendell was more of the leader in the decision making.
I thought Dom had the ideas, bro. But there goes to show you why they're such a great duo. Like,
Correct. Agreed.
so
Wendell was able to charm people while Dom was the one who came up with the plans behind the
Dom with the hammer.
scenes.
But like I prefer a suave strategist, and that's what I saw in terms of Wendell.
So would you give the win to the
and that's what I saw
hammer, or the nail?
Taking it. Well, I would take it back to that suave strategist. Aussie was much more suave this season, and
yes,
so he was the nail to Cerie's hammer. So who would get the win if they're at the end? The hammer.
Yeah, but he's cool. He said he was cool losing Cerie.
Yeah.
And he meant that wholeheartedly, because he said that he wanted to go to the end with the best. And when you think about it, Cook Islands, he did. He went to the end with the best. Lost, came up just short. I don't know how upset Ozzy is about that loss. I think he's more upset about the other seasons. But I think Ozzy played a fantastic game this season. He should have played the idol.
Yeah.
I thought that everyone flipping on him was interesting, because I don't know that they flip on him if he doesn't tell Aubrey the information.
I just don't even know what he is not playing his idol for. Like, if you get through this, you're in the.
He doesn't know he's not playing his idol for.
There's literally no reason, when you know if you play your idol, you're now in the final 7. Guess what? There's only one more individual immunity challenge based off how many days left. Like, you don't need the idol anymore, bro. Just get to the next day. Get to the final 7. Two people are going home tonight.
I've always been of the opinion, if a dream feels like a premonition, you should probably listen to that dream, because it's your brain trying to tell you something. And like Ozzy just proved that with this episode.
Oh man, this was a tough watch, but it was a good episode. But it was definitely
because like I was so in on Ozzy this season. I was like, man, he's playing a great game. I'm so proud of this evolution, and he just fucking fumbled it, and I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something to be said that like the game has changed so much since the last time he played too, and he still hung around this long, and it took a double tribal split, split tribe for this to happen, for him to go home. And I mean, good on Aubrey. It was like like she pounced on the opportunity that he trying to just gain jury votes, when like in the new era, dude, just play a badass game. You'll get jury votes, right?
Yeah.
And you have to kiss ass on the way out. I feel like kissing the ass on the way out is so old. You don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah. That's what separates Aubrey from Emily, I think, is like Aubrey saw the opportunity and took it, and Emily tried to create an opportunity to make a cool move, and it backfired.
Actually, I will say Charlie is the only one that probably needed to be get one last jury vote, but that's it.
You think Charlie's the most deserving second placer?
No.
Okay.
No, but I mean,
he's top 10. I'll say he's top 10 for sure.
I mean, statistically, it's Dom. Like, because
it's definitely, in my opinion.
This is a debate that would take several days, I think.
Yes, and at this point, we're not even talking about 50. So back to the season. I think that at the end of the day, right, we got an incredible vote out, double vote out. We got an incredible. We got. Let's see. Not incredible. We had an idol not get played. We had a extra vote get used. Rizzo didn't need to do anything. Still has his idol at the final 7 now. Who else has an idol?
Devin's played his idol.
Yeah, Devin's played his. So we had 3 advantages burned this episode.
Technically, Genevieve has an idol, right? Because Aussie went.
Yeah, Genevieve's got her idol back.
Yeah, she got that shipped in the mail.
It needs to go on the stats for the end of season.
Oh,
man, it took a while, but like really worth the wait. That twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just think this absolutely sunk Rizzo's game. Like, I want to go back to that because this is what I said when you were like, you thought it was a good move for Rizzo. I think it was literally one of the worst moves Rizzo's ever made by yet again not doing anything. But I think this was a terrible move because now you're guaranteed not going to get a vote for Aussie. Like, or Aussie's not voting for you at the end. I'll explain later, bro. There's nothing to explain. I'm out the game. Like, what
I
do you?
loved Ozzy's response to that. Like, it's too late.
No, facts. It's literally too late. Like, and I'm not gonna vote for you. Like, and Sari wasn't here, so I'm definitely gonna vote for Sari if you're sitting next to her at the end. So now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was all bad for Rizzo. You lost an ally who, one, would have voted for you at the end if you stayed loyal to him, and it was just you there, right? Two,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know. That's enough for it to be dumb. Like, I feel like this was literally just a bad gameplay move for Rizzo in 85,000 reasons. Like, this just solidifies that he's never gonna win because he yet again didn't make a move. He can't sit at the end and be like, "Yeah, I didn't tell you, Aussie, that you were gonna go home because I knew you were so helpful to Sari's game that I had to let you go." What, motherfucker? We had an alliance since day one. You want to tell me that? Like, no, like hell no. So no, that especially in this honor and integrity world, that would not fly. So Rizzo's chalked, in my opinion, when it comes to winning the game. Like I feel like this move alone chalked him completely. He already didn't have a lot of jury votes coming his way. Now he has the one ally that he had on the jury that won't vote for him.
Yeah,
like
I think Rizzo's best placement is third.
Yeah,
at this point.
0 vote finalist. Yeah,
0 vote finalist. I'm more and more of a believer in that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, how people are talking about him. I mean, Ozzy, even in his exit press, like he kind of went in on Rizzo. Like I was kind of surprised that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I mean, he literally, like he said, Rizzo doesn't like any aspects of Survivor except for Tribal Council, where he can be showy and do his thing. So
he likes the social game and only the social game.
I don't even.
Interesting.
I wouldn't even say that, bro. Like, because the people are saying he's literally was just laying around camp all day doing nothing. He was just waiting for the next thing.
Right.
But you said he was sick, right?
I mean, yeah, he's sick. He hasn't eaten in 40 days. Like, he's like.
Well, yeah.
But that's not. I'm not saying it's his fault. But he is sick. He's not doing anything. People were saying he did nothing around camp. He did that. Like that's. Like, this is Survivor at the end of the day. Like, I feel like, and when you're surrounded by a bunch of people doing stuff all day long and you're not doing any of it, you're not getting, you might be nice. I might like you. You might be able to be talked to, but it doesn't mean I'm voting for you at the end to win him $2 million.
Yeah.
For doing absolutely nothing. Motherfucker, if you never started the fire, you never went and got a pot ready. Like, what? Like, you got me messed up. I think I'm giving you $2 million.
Yeah, I do feel like it's really interesting how he approaches the game versus how people like Colby approach the game, and like especially I don't know if it was the first episode or in the first few episodes, but like when Rizzo was like, "Oh, this isn't how Survivor's played anymore." When Colby was like, "Oh, we got to get firewood and fish and all the rest of the things that make a camp livable." And Rizzo just didn't care about that at all. It's like, still, like, at the end of the day, there's a part of the game that is still building this shelter and building your home, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Rizzo just doesn't seem to care about that as much as other people do.
Yeah, he also only has 5 confessionals in the last 3 episodes combined.
Wow.
So
compare that to 49.
Yeah, his edit is falling off like a cliff. But he's not doing anything. So like of course it is. Like that's
yeah.
It frustrates me because like I want to root for him, but he's not doing anything. Like he's literally pulling a Sophie B on his season.
Wow. I'll say I'm liking Rizzo more this season than last.
It's interesting you think that Sophie Bellardi didn't do much. That's crazy to me.
I think Sophie Bellardi did not make the move that she knew she needed to make, which was knowledge is power. Like I feel like that's a very obvious.
But she got friends for life, though.
Oh yeah, friends for life. That's what we play Survivor
I literally
for.
just saw her in an IHOP commercial.
Yes, FaceTiming. Yeah.
She's in an IHOP commercial FaceTiming Rizzo and Savannah talking about tres leches pancakes.
Man. No, I think
Fantastic.
I think it's pretty cool what she's been able to do with her Survivor notoriety, if you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna hate on somebody for improving their platform and stuff like that. It's just not. I could give a fuck about doing it, but
It
it's
is from
decent
not
own.
doing that move. It's from not doing that move.
I mean, no, it's from a lot of other moves, like mainly on social media. But yeah, it's mainly, like that's you know, um, but it is what it is. But either way, I think that Rizzo needs to do something, or else he's dead in the water on a season that's legendary, like season 50.
Yeah.
And I want to root for the kid. He's just giving me absolutely nothing to root for, which sucks.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it. Kind of like Joe. Like, how is anyone rooting for Joe? I would be surprised if anyone wanted Joe to win season 50. Like, watching this genuinely,
Honestly,
unless you are his brother, sister, daughter, mother, father, wife, husband, like, you should not be wanting Joe to win this game. I don't understand how people could be enjoying watching him right now. Like, this is, it's hilarious, but like,
I kind of forgot he was on the episode on the season still, even though we just talked about it for like what 30 minutes ago.
yes.
I
Joe is
already
still
forgot
here.
he's there.
Like, if anyone is
Yeah.
sitting next to Joe and Rizzo at the end, like, brother,
It's a lot.
you're
Yeah.
winning no matter. Well, then again, if it's Jonathan, Joe, and Rizzo, good lord, who wins? Who wins
Man.
50?
Jonathan, Joe, and Rizzo.
I feel like
I
they'd
think
give
it's
it to
gotta go
Joe.
The darkest
Jonathan.
timeline.
Nah, they wouldn't
That's
give
the
it to
darkest
Jonathan.
timeline.
Nah, they wouldn't give it to Jonathan. I think they'd give it to Joe.
Man, no, we can't be doing this worst case scenario final three, because that's how we ended up with Gabler winning 43.
I mean, bro, look at who's left.
Impossible that this would happen.
Hold on. I want you guys to look at who's left. If Sari does not win this season, the winner of season 50 is either Aubrey, Joe, Jonathan, Rick, Rizzo, or Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have a couple of solid options there.
What are the solid options? I would love to hear them, because I have my couple options that are solid.
Sari, Aubrey.
I said aside from Sari. Yes.
Yep.
Aubrey
and Tiffany. I'm 100% with you.
Really?
Or Devins. Devins is a fine option too. He's done stuff.
I would say Devins and Aubrey would be the only two that even somewhat make sense to win. Like, aside from Sari. Like, if it's not Sari, it's got to be Aubrey or Devins.
I think for Tiffany, you're reading the edit.
I'm not reading any edit on Tiffany. She got purpled 3 times. Like, I don't think she's...
No, that's what I'm saying. I think you're
that's
going by
not
the
what
edit.
purpling is.
That's purpling to me. Like, what do you... Like, she ain't there.
No, purpling is season long. It's not episodes.
Okay, well, then, I mean, she's got the least confessionals on the season still that's left in the game.
Well,
so...
But her story is building.
Joe has more confessionals than her on the season.
Okay, I'm looking here. How many people are left? 7.
7 people left. Yep.
I'm looking here. Who's from the new era? Who's from the old era? Aubrey, Rick, and Sari are the only quote unquote old era.
Well, we got 3 new eras. That's it. It's just Jonathan, Tiffany, and Rizzo.
Jonathan and Joe.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I forgot about Joe.
Literally 2 minutes ago, I said, "Oh, I forgot that."
Oh my gosh, man, Joe, bro. Yeah, so there's 4 new era and 4 old school. Oh man, or 3. Wait, 4 new era and 3. Wait, so new era officially outlasted.
No, there's 1 old school, 2 middle school.
There's no middle school. That's not a thing. That's never been said before.
I know, but like, it's the 30s. How do we refer to the 30s?
So how do we refer to 50s? It's
not new era, but it's not old school either.
Then what are we calling 51? It's not the new era. It's damn sure not the new era. They're literally going to 2 tribes.
The new era. The post 50 era.
the
The new era.
the newest era, which
Exactly.
will only be a relevant name until the newest era comes around in 60. Um,
It's like when people talk about postmodern design. It's like, how is that
Let's get out of
possible?
here. Let's get out of here. Jake's taking us. Let's go.
Oh man. All right. Well, to wrap this episode up, let's go ahead and talk about player of the episode.
I mean, it's Saray, right?
It's the production team saying Tiffany didn't. No, I'm kidding.
No. I guess
no.
Cerise normally. I have to say Jonathan. It's gross.
I say Aubrey.
No, I'm gonna go with Aubrey. Forget it. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Aubrey.
Yeah.
Player of the episode.
Yeah, I'm going with Aubrey. I mean, the way that she used the information after being dead in the water.
You can't pick Aubrey. We can't do repeats.
What do you mean?
There's still too many people.
There's only 7 people left.
I pick Cerise all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I picked Saray already. Kevin picked Aubrey. Who are you picking, Rome?
Oh,
nobody.
Rome's just in agreement with me. He's picking somebody else.
Like I can't pick Rizzo. He made a bad move. Rick voted wrong. Jonathan, Joe is still sulking. Like Jonathan won immunity. So Jonathan, there's a positive.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Dylan's player of the week.
Oh, my player of the week. I'll go Devins. Played an idol.
There you go. That's a good one.
Who do you all think?
That's a good one.
Was it successfully? Wait, how many votes were going against him?
Who?
How many votes went against Devins?
Oh, I guess it was 2-2-2, so he would have been a part of the tiebreaker. So he's kind of successful.
He would have been a part of the tiebreaker. Yeah. Hold on. He would have been a part of the tiebreaker and been able to vote.
No, because if it votes against you, you can't vote.
But then they just vote Devins.
Yeah. He saved himself with his idol play.
Whoa! Wait,
it was not the highlight of the
if
episode,
it's a 2, hold on. If it's a 2-2 vote and the other 2 votes, there's only 2 other votes.
Right. Went to Devins.
On a revote would be who?
They would have just all vote Devins.
Who's all? It's just Jonathan. There's only 2 people able to vote, right?
No.
Or would he be able to revote on a revote if it was 2-2-2?
He'd be able to vote on a revote as well.
Okay, so him. Oh, but you're right. But since Devins didn't play his idol, they would have voted him out.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and so he made it where they could. Yeah. So he did what he was supposed to do. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
Will Emily play again?
Oh.
She said she's done.
I mean, she said that last time.
Seriously,
she wasn't going to play a second time. So
she's 30 years old as of this season, which is not especially old as a 35-year-old. Yeah, I see her coming back. Heroes versus Villains 2, Rome. You could be her friend or enemy.
Yeah, is she a villain or is she?
I was about to say, like, some people do not fit a Heroes vs. Villains bill, bro. I feel like people are just saying, oh, they deserve to be on Heroes vs. Villains. Some people are not villains or heroes. Like, Q is not a hero or a villain. He is not on Heroes vs. Villains.
What? Q's not a villain?
No, not at all. He's goofy. He's not a villain. Like, there's a difference between being a villain. Like, look at the Villains Tribe. Hello? Like,
yeah, I don't know. If you ever saw Star Trek, you'd know Q is a villain, actually.
I didn't get the joke because I haven't seen Star Trek.
Well,
I think Emily will play again. Jake's going everywhere today. I think that Emily will not play again because I think 2 times is probably enough for her. I'm surprised to see her out here a second time.
Okay, so hear me out, right? For the villains, right? Hear me out. Actual villains. Coach. Sugar. Oh wait, Sugar was a hero. Sorry. Coach. Parvati. Russell Hance. Whatchamacallit? Jerry. Randy Bailey. Sandra. The one chick I have no idea who she is. I forgot she was on the Villains Tribe, but she's there. Can't remember her name. Candace? Is that it? Candace?
Candace was definitely on the Heroes Tribe.
someone else. Then I forgot who it was. It was some. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the cast photo.
The villains tribe is Randy Bailey, Tyson Apostle, Rob Mariano. Who was that? Benjamin Coach Wade, Courtney Yates, Danielle DiLorenzo, Jerry Manfi, Russell Hans, Parvati, and Sandra.
Yeah, those are all villains. Q is not a villain. Like,
Yeah.
look at that lineup. That Q, like, how is Q a villain?
I mean, he's a big character,
Yeah, big character does not equal villain.
and also there's another thing about him that people generally align with villainous tendencies.
What?
I don't know if I'm
Exactly.
allowed to say
It's like.
it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, that's
Although
where.
I'm looking at the Heroes versus Villains cast list, and the only black man who's on that season was on the Heroes tribe, so I'll give them some credit there.
Times have changed, and the only other
Times
black
have
person
changed.
was on the Heroes tribe as well, with Suri. So.
Exactly.
Yep. But yeah.
And James.
And James, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like James was on the Heroes tribe.
Yeah.
But no, actual villains. Like, I mean, like, come on. Like, I feel like Venus, myself, freaking, whatchamacallit, Banu.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Say what you want. I think
I'll watch
throw him
any
on a
season
villain's
with the
tribe.
three of them.
Aussie
That
again.
three right there. Those are my favorite people from the new era.
Listen,
You've won a
put,
million
Aussie
hearts.
again.
You're not a villain. Sorry, that's just a rule.
but he didn't win it yet, so he's out to stab all the hearts. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Oh, I like that actually. If he came back and he was like mean, if he did like a Brandon Hans thing where he came back with a,
yes, he wanted to win a
Different
million
energy.
hearts, but now he's got to take them.
I'm cool with that.
oh, I love that.
No, but seriously,
Shan?
like,
Okay.
yeah, Shan, Ricard, Jesse Lopez, actual villains. Q is not a villain. Carla,
I feel like they could
Lopez,
put-
Drea, Omer, actual villains.
I
Omer's
feel
not a
like
villain.
Jesse Lopez is one of those people that they just got in finals for casting for Heroes versus Villains 2, that they're just like, whatever, we'll throw him on either tribe. We just want him in the season.
I don't know, because I feel like there's clear cut heroes too. Like, I feel like you got like someone like Caleb, you know,
Cassidy.
like Caleb with a K.
What are we doing?
You got
We're casting Heroes versus Villains too. What are you doing?
I know. I'm trying to wrap this up.
Oh no, I get what you're saying, but I just think that certain people are not heroes or villains, and I think a lot of people on 50 fit that bill. Like there's more heroes than I don't think there's one villain on 50. There's not one,
There's
like,
no villains. There's all heroes out here.
except
That's
Coach,
why,
who
that's
was
why
on the
we don't
villains
even answer
tribe.
that question.
But either way, I think this was a great episode. What's the rating for it, guys? Let's go down this real quick and then we'll wrap this up.
8-3.
Okay.
Wow. That's higher than I would have expected. I feel like we didn't talk enough about how doing a tribe swap halfway through the merge is stupid.
Oh, I mean, I feel like that's redundant to say. I feel like I feel like if we need to talk about that, I don't know. Like, but I feel like yes, that is not the greatest situation for anyone, and it's just really bad TV too. Just my take.
I feel like because they did that, that takes a lot of points off of this episode.
What's your rating?
So I'm going to put it at 6.0.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So-
Don't do that. Just do a normal vote, please.
Dylan.
That's all I want. That's all I ask for. Just a normal vote.
Yeah.
Dylan.
But then we're sitting here going like, oh, this was a normal vote episode, blah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I will say I'm with you, and I'm gonna go 6.4 because I don't like them splitting it up. I don't like it. I hate it when it happens in a movie too. You got a great cast and none of them are in the same room. I like it all together. That's what 50 is all about, being together. But they're obviously on a schedule they got to keep, and they got to boot out people.
Yeah, I don't know why
Quicker
we
than
weren't
normal.
just doing the last two tribes are going to tribal council from the start. Like that would have narrowed it down much quicker and with more logic. I do not understand why we
More
didn't.
people at the merge.
We could have literally did this. Well, yeah, they want a 17-person merge. Apparently, everything's planned.
This would have been final 9 and final 8 vote. That's usually pretty big, exciting votes, and we kind of missed out on that because of
the most exciting
had a
votes in
million
Survivor
people on the
history
show,
have been
y'all. We had a million people.
at the ninth vote. That's literally the most
We had a
exciting
million people
vote.
on the show. We had to get rid of them quickly. We're running out of time.
Yeah, that should have happened before.
Is here or Phil?
We're done with that, Jake.
Good question.
Oh man,
Bro, what's your rating?
Hey, yikes. I'll say like a 7. Like this.
Okay.
It was a solid episode because of the gameplay with what the players had to work with. Like it.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect amazing gameplay when you limit what the players can do so much. So with what the players were limited to do, they did have great TV, in my opinion, for what they were presented with in their situations. So I'll give it a 7 because I feel like the players did their part, but yet again, I feel like production dropped the ball by having a terrible twist that the people
We're getting
apparently
twists all day, baby.
51% of us asked for it. So
63%.
Was that the number? I don't know.
That's technically the majority. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a number that's going to live in my head forever now.
Oh man, 63%. So we're getting 100% twist, man. Every episode. I wonder what the twist is going to be next episode.
They can fully blame it on the fans. They can say you voted for this. This was
you guys wanted this.
Mhm.
Also think about. Remember this: 2 people going home next week too.
Yep.
Really?
There's 7 people left. We only go to. We've never went to the.
6 is,
no, we've never went to the finale with 6 people. It's literally all new era. It's been final 4, except for my season, which we had to make an extra. We had to make it extra because
we go to the final episode. We go to the final day with 6 people.
Yes, but the season finale.
It's always 5 or 6 in the finale.
Or no, my bad. It's always 5. But for my season, we ended up going down to 4. We did our season 47 was at the final 4 instead, and the reason being is because of there was a Trump speech scheduled and they didn't, or it was the election year. And they didn't know if they were going to be having to literally not air an episode that week because of what was going on with the election and stuff like that. So they had to plan for the finale to be a week later. So that's why we had an extra episode, or that's how it worked for our season, at least. Like, to where ours went to final 4. And that's why Genevieve got voted out before the finale. And then
Okay.
final 4 was the finale. So I'm assuming 5 is going to be the finale. And
Should be 6.
Why? When has it been? It's
interesting.
never been 6.
It's
never been
No,
6.
that's
So unless
I
we're
can see
in the 30s. I
I
think it
can
was
see it
6
being
a lot.
6 and having a double vote to get to 4.
In the finale, in like the first part of the finale, you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know why I have that number 6 in my head. That's what we go into, but that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know either, honestly.
I mean, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I did just look it up, and I did watch Game Changers last, and apparently that was a 6-person finale start. So maybe that's what I'm coming from.
Okay.
And I watched Millennials Gen X before that. That was also a 6-person.
How many seasons were
Yeah, it
6? So that does happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's only happened. It says 4 times.
Okay, so it's probably
Quick
not going
search.
to happen then.
No, I think that it probably is going to happen because this is more akin to those kind of seasons. Like, I think normally it wouldn't. I think you're right about that. I think this one with as many people as they started with, and they want more fanfare for the finale night.
Yeah.
I can see there being 6. But like, you're normally correct.
Okay. All right.
But
Well,
I think we get 2 I think we get 2 boots like in that first hour.
ooh,
Yeah.
that would be
I can see that.
rough.
Yeah.
Quick challenge, quick tribal.
No
challenge,
talking.
quick
Yeah, I was about to say no
Yeah.
talking, no camp life, just straight tribal councils. Oh, Rizzo's about to have fun. Oh man. But all right, guys. This was a hell of a podcast. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this was a fun one. It's a hell of an episode for sure as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Us yapping about Survivor and all this stuff in Survivor history as well. And Yeah, I think that's it, man. You guys want to sign off? I think we're good to go. Dylan, any last words?
No, ready to go. Ready to get these 2 episodes done, man. I gotta say, it's been quite a marathon. Not in like a negative way fully, but I'm just, yeah, in a marathon.
All right.
That's it.
Kev, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. You could find me at Cage the Savage on Instagram. Also, I just started a new WNBA podcast called The Aces Era that follows the Las Vegas Aces. You can follow me there.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right.
The Detroit Shocker coming back in the next couple of years. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's go Pistons. Can we hear it? Detroit basketball, everybody, right?
Apparently.
No.
Yeah, thank you. If you want to hear more of my shit, you can listen to the Compassionate Hater Survivor podcast, where I introduced my best friend to Survivor. He never listened to it before we started this podcast. So in the off seasons, we'll be watching old seasons. The next season we're going to be watching is Samoa. Speaking of Russell Hantz,
Nice.
Yeah.
he's never seen that one before. So
Oh wow,
that'll be fun. Once 50's over, we'll be jumping back to 20. Is that 09, 10, something like that?
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, so shout out to Jonathan winning the most overpowered individual immunity challenge in Survivor history. And we will see you guys on the next episode. All right. Catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.